In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown live the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Good health, everyone. How are you today? Good morning. Good health. How are you? Welcome to this morning show. Earbuds back on. How you doing? I don't have my cards. I thought I would be ready, but I'm not ready. So let me get my cards. Some earrings on. Today. How are you guys? There we go. How is everyone doing today? Look, I got all these earrings from Temu. It's probably the best thing Temu has ever sent me. Seriously. I did buy a bathroom scrubber from Temu, so I'll let you guys know how that works out. It'll probably come this little. It's Temu. I do like Temu over Shein, though. I haven't heard about any child labor issues or anything. But Shein also puts a tariff where I live, so I don't like that at all. Oh, look at this. Oh, thank you, Faith. Faith says, what a cute baby. You were in my top page, and I don't watch psychics. So I wanted to let you know, keep it up. Good luck. Thank you. I love Temu. Me too. I love Temu. Haha, some stuff falls apart. Truly. Just don't buy cheap shoes. Oh, I brought the shoes. Oh my God. They're the worst. This is a size 9, or they make the front too narrow. Yeah. So I stopped buying your shoes. I was like, I need to be practical with these people. Pillows, practical. This will look great on me. But one girl I know went to I think it was a sorority. One of the girls in my group mate went to a sorority event and wore the prettiest, I believe it was a white dress. And so she posted it first, and we were like, oh my God, you look so nice. I love your dress. And then she goes, it was from Temu. I was like, damn, Temu did it up. So I guess Temu just likes certain people. I don't know. But if I put an order through for a dress, it's coming lopsided. It's coming shorter than I expected. It's coming in the wrong color. Maybe Temu just likes her. Meanwhile, they always tell me, oh, you're our best person to ship to. Like, they love me, but not in a way where they respect me. Either that or have like a body shape that just doesn't fit Temu's clothing. I don't know. Thanks, my kiddo. Oh, it's your baby. She's so cute. Ha ha ha. Yeah, the shoe falls off apart. I'm sorry. We're on the same page. Let me say hello to everyone. Demetra, good health. The Panther Queen. Hey, good health. Noel. Hi, Jack. Hi, Noel. Faith Plays. Hi, Faith Plays. Good health. Steven. Hi, Steven. All right. I'll get my cards in a minute. I just don't feel like getting up right now. We got a few what is this? We got a few hot topics to talk about, just a few before we get into Twitch. So you can put in a thing. My neighbor sent me over a video that I think you all should be watching. Oh, it's very short. It's very short. Let me just send this over right now. Laptop. Perfect. Let me upload it right now. This is about Bill Gates trying to kill the world. Do not trust Bill Gates. Okay, I'll just put through those videos. I don't know which ones I'm putting through. Oh, no. I think, no. I wanted to do Twitch. Okay. This is a hot topic. This is a hot topic one. I'm going to do, there's just 2 salacious stories that I could do at night. Twitch and Blake Lively. Blake Lively is turning into real problem. I think I might hold Blake Lively for tonight. And I might do Twitch tonight, Thursday. I have to do some research. Anywho, this one right here is a hot topic because the incoming buffoon has decided that he wants to take over Canada and Greenland and whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure he's joking. And then they were like, oh, well, if you take over Canada and Greenland, will you not use military force? And he says, yeah, there's no guarantee I wouldn't use military. What are you talking about? Plus, he's going after, not that he could, but he's going after countries that have the least military, which actually is what America does. We go after countries, islands that have no military force. And then we go, oh, ours. He's not joking. He's not joking. I still don't understand. Somebody needs to help me. I don't understand why Justin Trudeau stepped down. I told y'all anyways, I didn't think he should be elected, but y'all elected him just like y'all elected the incoming person in America. But I don't understand why. Is it enough that he's unpopular? Well, then just don't get in a race. Like, what else is out there about this guy that it's just easier to go, well, I'm not prime minister anyway, so you can't make a scandal because I've already scandalized myself and I stepped down. Something is not right. I guess I should check into it, but I'm sure there's a scandal coming about Justin Trudeau. And if there's a scandal company that would make him step down, it has to be pretty bad. It has to be the worst scandal under a prime minister, which is why he stepped down. Because in the modern world, there's never going to be a scandal that's going to come out in a modern world. So I feel like he is stepping down so he doesn't get that category of like the worst prime minister that did this. Do you think it involves children? Do you think it involves P. Diddy's parties? So the talk about Greenland, et cetera, is just another distraction. Definitely a distraction, right? Definitely a distraction before he comes into office. But we constantly have to ask why. And the fact that the media plays this up, that's mortifying. Guys, you cannot trust your media. Your media is the KKK. I promise you. You are not safe with American media. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I feel like you should know. The fact that they don't call him out for being stupid. The fact that they have so much fear. You know, I haven't been making my coffee well lately. The fact that they have so much fear that they don't go, dude, you're crazy. And they could. Nobody's going to say, oh, you shouldn't have said that to a crazy president. They've treated Obama worse. They've treated Biden worse. You can't trust your media. They're against you. I don't think it's, oh, there you go, Noel. I don't think it's a distraction. He means it. He's giving new world order. Most people still aren't paying attention. Isn't this what Hitler did? Didn't everybody just ignore Hitler? Doesn't he like Hitler? I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. They're a part of the coup. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. They're a part of the cult. Wow. Hmm. But there you have it. They are a part of the cult. Yes, it's giving third right. Did I say that right? He really wants to do it. Demetra, it's not black people alone. Wait, wait. It's not black people. It's not Latinas. It's all white. Wait. Anybody middle class and under is in trouble with this man. But okay. I thought, the Democrats were going to pull something out of the hat. They're not doing it. How many days do we have left? Maybe America just needs to see who America is. Maybe you need to see who your neighbors are. Maybe you need to see who your coworkers are. Maybe you all just need to live in fear because there's not enough fight going on. There's a lot of passive talking, but nobody's getting angry. So maybe y'all just need to see that your neighbors are who your neighbors are. It's going to remind me of the time when everybody was looking at their neighbor because they were in a communist infiltration of the system. And so everybody was a communist. Are you a communist? Are you a communist? Oh, it's MAGA too. Wait till MAGA finds out. Wait till MAGA finds out he can't stand it. Wait. Canada has a foreign interference report coming out January 31st. Maybe resigning gets Russia and Trump off his back and allow them to finish it because they know there's dirt coming out on Trudeau, because they caught him out there with his pants down. I'm pretty confident of that. I'm pretty confident. They caught him out there with his pants down. And I believe it was probably in a diddy-fied way. Cheating on your wife is one thing. I don't even know if he's married. But if there's a minor involved and you got sucked into that because of Russia, okay. Let me play this for you while I go get the cards.
No, sorry. And I really also take offense, sorry, Mr. Trump, took offense to your idea that Pierre Poilievre wasn't good enough to lead the Conservatives. Wayne Gretzky, I mean, he's great. He is the great one. He skates to where the puck is going. It's not going to MAGA. The puck is on a Canadian ice rink. And by the way, Mr. Trump, please, before making public pronouncements that Wayne Gretzky should run for prime minister, give yourself or get yourself a briefing on the nature of parliamentary democracy, a Westminster parliamentary system, and a constitutional monarchy where no one runs for prime minister. We have elections for members of parliament. We don't get to pick and choose among our billionaire friends for who gets a seat at the cabinet table. If they're not an elected member of parliament, well, Canadian system is different from that of the United States of America. I suggest that Mr. Trump find one of his grandchildren's school books and look at the year 1776, which may explain a few things to him about why our systems of government are different. I don't want to belittle Mr. Trump, but on the other hand, hey, Donald, have we got a deal for you? You think we want to be the 51st state? Nah, but maybe California would like to be the 11th province. How about it? California, Oregon, Washington, you've got geography in common with us. And not only that, we've already got a carbon trading system between California and Quebec. We've got some strong alliances on our west coast from British Columbia. There's been a lot of academic papers on the idea of Cascadia. So California, Governor Newsom, and Washington State, Jay Inslee, and newly elected Governor of Oregon, Tina Kotek. How about it? Want to put a referendum to your citizens? Because this is what you deal. Have we got a deal for you? This is what you get. Free health care. Universal free health care. No more 1-year-olds who suddenly fall off the Medicaid list and their parents are in the news because they're trying to do a GoFundMe so they can get their daughter to a doctor. Universal free health care. And guess what? Those gun laws that your Congress is too afraid to pass because of the national gun lobby, we already got our strict gun laws. That's why we have the safest streets around the world, or at least in the United States, by the way, the most recent stats, 5.9 out of every 100,000 people is killed in a fatal gun incident versus 0.88 per 100,000 in Canada. That's because we have strict gun laws. California citizens, Oregon, Washington, safer streets. Here we already have good gun laws, and women have a right to an abortion under our universal health care system. But, we don't have to stop there. Donald, think about it. You could get rid of all these states that always vote Democrat. You know what else will take Bernie Sanders off your hands? Proud new Canadian citizen of the great province of Vermont. Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. We'd love to see you. Our maritime provinces already have deep, deep links and ties. Well, enough kidding around. But honestly, President Trump, get used to it. Canada is a sovereign nation full of, guess what, proud Canadians. We're not jingoistic. We don't boast a lot. That's one of the things we kind of have in common with Jimmy Carter. We're not a big nation for braggarts and bullies. We actually like to think we're of service in the world. We could do better. We can always do better. But we love our country. And it's a country. It's a nation. And we do not aspire to be a 51st state. So let's not hear that anymore. If it was a joke, it was never funny. And it ends now. Thanks.
I thought that was funny. Let's go Canada. Right, Infinite? I thought that was really good. Will we? Will we? Like, could we get through this dark period? We've all gone through dark periods in history in every country. But I wanted to point out that there was something about 1776 for Canada, too. Why is that such an important date? Because we have a 1776 Pluto return anniversary. Does Canada have a 1776 Pluto return anniversary? The UK has a 1776 anniversary unless Canada was a part of that. Oh, it was significant in many ways. Declaration of Independence was July 4th, 1776. Oh, interesting. Between the 13 American colonies in Great Britain. Oh, they broke away at the same time. The American Revolution divided North America by war. Interesting. The American rebels failed attempts to bring their revolution to Canada and Nova Scotia. Oh. More than 80,000 loyalists fled the United States to settle in Canada, mostly Quebec. Oh, so many countries are going through their Pluto return. Canada, the UK, America. So I didn't know this because I don't know my history, which is fine. I really don't care to know my history like that. Don't care. But now I see that it could matter in my astrological psychic world. So now it doesn't surprise me with Pluto in Aquarius, that is where it was in 1776, that allowed this global breakup of one another, that shit is being revved up again. So with Trudeau resigning, Canada, buckle up, because you are a part of the Pluto return. So the way we're suffering, if y'all let that guy Pierre or Purdue or something get in, you're going to suffer too. And the UK is going to suffer by way of the royal family. So, hi Marcella Amade. Yeah, do you guys have a Native American issue over there as well? Because all of these things have to get ratified, rectified. Hey, Michelle. Thank you, Noel. We are going to go through it. And the U.S. cannot stand, because Pluto return in Aquarius brought about new America. And yet we did not obtain new America the right way. So Pluto returned, which means Pluto went through the whole zodiac. And they're back at the Pluto return of the beginning of the birth of America. But now I'm seeing Canada was birthed the same way, by separating from the UK and America. That's very interesting, even though Canada has very, very strong ties with the UK. I don't know. It's very interesting. Yes, they have a native issue. It stinks bad. Okay. They have a native issue. It stinks bad. We have a native immigration issue. It stinks bad. The UK has a immigration issue that's Black related. And that too stinks bad. Oh my God. Can I tell you guys I'm not getting enough sleep since I got back? I get more sleep on vacation. Whatever. Hi, Harriet. You're back, sweetie. Okay. So Richard has decided that my story should be changed to Tracey's Great Adventures. So yesterday, story time, I'm looking at the clock. I didn't even get there until like 1:30. Let's get that straight. Because I didn't want to. I didn't have my car. So how am I supposed to get to work? Walk? Well, I went to work because I wanted to go to work. Right? I wanted to go back to work. I needed to see my boss. The people, the hobos down at Christian, they love me. I gotta go back to work. And I wanted to. So Richard texts me and he goes, "Do you have your car?" I said, "No." And Richard goes, "Are you going to work?" I said, "No," but I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. So I said, "No," but I meant yes. So before I went to work, I knocked on his door. I was like, Richard. And he's like, "Hey, are you going to work?" And I was like, "Of course." And he goes, "Well, that's what I asked you." And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know what you asked me." And he goes, "I will drive you to work." I was like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "You knew that. You knew that." Like, no, I didn't know that. I was going to take the bus to work. So we get in his car, and Richard goes, "I haven't had coffee yet." And I said, "Richard, I am not rushing to get to work. I don't have my car. I don't know how I'm getting to work. No one knows how I'm getting to work. I didn't make a commitment because I don't have a car. You can't make a commitment if you can't drive there." I said, "It's already like 12:30. I promise you. I'm supposed to be working at 12. It's already 12:30. So I smell vinegar. So then I said to Richard, let's go get coffee in the opposite direction of work. I was like, let's go get coffee. Let's go get a donut. Let's go. Let's roll. So we go, we get coffee, we sit, we talk, we commune as friends. I'm not rushing. And then begrudgingly, he says to me, you ready to go to work? I'm like, you act like you're going to work with me. Yes, I'm ready to go to work. So go to work. I get there, and the farmer's wife is there, which I did not expect. Usually he tells me, my wife is going to be there. No warning, or else I would have panicked and I would have been to work early. Turns out she was there yesterday, but because I had no car, I did not go to work yesterday. I don't care. But I don't want her working by herself. I didn't know she was there yesterday. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now I'm looking like a really bad employee to her. He knows I'm a bad employee. She has no clue that I'm a bad employee. I don't want to look bad to her. I get there. I'm working with her all day. We're getting ready for something called the agriculture fair. So I'm working with her all day, and I'm tired. It gets to be about 5 minutes to 5. And I say, I'm going to lock up now. So there's a way in the Caribbean, you lock up the windows. Don't ask any questions. You lock up all the windows. So I go, I'm going to lock up the windows. And then she says, I think, and she's not doing this on purpose. She's not the mean one. She goes, I think I'll go in this box. It's 5 o'clock. It took us all day to get through one box. It's 5 o'clock. No. But of course, I don't say anything. I just stay quiet. I stay quiet. I pray to God. Something happens, right? An earthquake, something. When my boss, who took her car, pulls up, and I was like, God, you love me. And I hear him say to his wife, he calls out her name. He goes, get in, get in. And I was like, Miss Lister, your husband's here. Gotta go, gotta go. She doesn't move. I'm now at his car, and I'm screaming at her. I'm like, Miss Lister, come, you gotta come. He's ready. Get in the car. Get in the car. She gets up so slow. I was like, oh my God. So I see her get up, and she's coming to the car with no purse, no food, no fruit. I was like, where is your purse? Where's your purse? Get your purse. So as she gets closer, I see the both of them communing, right? And I'm dying because I know he's tricking her and she's about to fall for it. And I hear him say, I'll be back in 20 minutes. I'm about to get her purse. I come back and I go, no, he's tricking you. He's tricking you. Don't let him leave. 20 minutes is 45 minutes. Don't let him leave, right? And I see him smirking. I see him go, look, he's smirking. Don't let him do this to you, ma'am. Don't. I'm about to say one more word when I hear God say, walk away. This is what they do. And I look at the both of them. She's standing outside the car. He's inside the car. And I look at both of them. And I was like, okay, Spirit, this is them. This is their dynamic. There's nothing I could do to interfere with this. That means my black ass got to sit there until he gets back. Because Spirit already told me, don't waste your breath anymore. So I go to sit down. And now I'm locking up the windows anyway. And I go to sit down. And now I've been stubborn in my head. I'm like, I'm not working. I'm not working. Not going to happen. So thank God she comes back. She starts to discuss other things. We wasted a little bit of time. Oh, I know. We wasted time because we couldn't find some stupid stick for one of the windows. That helped. Any little chaos can help, like, have time go by faster rather than us just staring at each other because I was not going to work. And he only took 20 minutes. And he came back. And when I saw him, I was like, oh my God. I love them both. Grand Rising, are you going to sell your hair oil at the agriculture? Shit. No. Shit. I didn't even think about that. Then I have to ask my boss, and it means I could take away from his business, his money. And I don't want to take away, like, I'm there assisting. Maybe what I could do is advertise it, and then they could pick it at the store. They can pick it up at the store. I'll figure something out because I don't want to take money and attention from the both of them. Since agriculture is very important to the both of them. It's their big day for herbs, so I want to be fair to them. I don't know. It depends. Hi, Miriam. Hey, Cat. Oh, Cat. Cat. Oh, so Cat, y'all, is in California. She says that. Did you respond, by the way? Yeah, you did. She says that the fires are not near her. I can contest to that. You didn't respond about the smoke, though. Are you getting smoke? Hi, Steph. Oh, you're at work. You were graveyard, but it's 11 o'clock already. Graveyard. Oh, do you work 11 to 11, maybe? Oh, Canada is a commonwealth with UK monarch on their money. Got it, got it. I thought there was a connection. I'm not getting enough sleep either, staying up too late since I've been back. Since you've been back too, that's kind of with me. I should be in bed, I don't know, at 10 o'clock. I should be, but I have a hard time winding down at night. That's one of my problems. I need like 4 hours to wind down. This coffee's awful. I don't know what I'm doing with my coffee lately. Yeah, you're right. I could just ask. But my boss is a no responder without thinking. Like he just goes, no. Can I? No. So I could just ask. I'll ask the wife. I don't know. I don't know. Me too. Got it, sweetie. Got it. You're still at work. I wasn't thinking. You live in California. Are you no smoke too far south for me? I'm more central. You're lucky. Harriet, are you near the smoke? You're lucky, Cat. Oh, you live in California too, Creative Soul. Are you near the smoke? Is Palos Verdes near Pacific Palisades? Anyway, I know Pacific Palisades is near Malibu. Did you hear about them jumping the highways and having to leave their cars in the highways? That's how bad the fire was. The smoke is coming near West Los Angeles now. Oh, you're close to Griffith Park. I work in Wilshire. Oh, that's Los Angeles. Some of you are pretty close to the smoke, not to the fire, but to the smoke. Oh, you're in South Bay. That's where you live, in South Bay area? July, are you in Los Angeles too? The winds and flying embers. The winds, Santa Ana winds are one thing, but the fire causes its own winds. So. And my friend Jason, by the way, we're going to cancel this Sunday's event. There's no way we're doing it. I can't imagine that Jason would be okay. I can't imagine. So I'm just going to cancel for him. He and his wife had to evacuate from their home. For safety. But there's been a Malibu fire and Pacific Palisades, like that fire could collide. So I just texted him, Jason, I saw where you and his wife had to evacuate. Are you guys? Okay. So it's not common for Los Angeles to have such a bad fire. They had a Malibu fire a few years back during COVID, and it pummeled $1 million homes, but it still did not invade, the Los Angeles area. So this is out of control. It's very rare that Los Angeles gets a fire or issues from a fire. It's very, very rare, but something's going on, guys. If it's not Florida getting every hurricane that the Caribbean normally gets, I'm not surprised about a fire in Los Angeles. I'm just not surprised. Yes, leaving behind cars for safety and then seeing the luxury cars bulldoze so help can get through is crazy. Praying for everyone's safety. Maybe we're just learning something in all of this, that your luxury car couldn't save you in a fire. Is there something we're going to get out of everything that's been happening? Right? Oh, it's due to very high winds and flying embers. Yeah. Well, when I was in California, I think it was a Santa Clarita fire years back. I literally watched embers blow up home after home after home, which is why they changed the laws, and the type of roof that you're allowed to have helps to prevent those type of ember fires, right? So every new construction or every new roof that you need to put on, as long as the body of the house can take it, because a heavy roof, I don't know if it's stucco, but it's like heavy brick, and it's very round. It's round, but it's heavy, so that when the embers hit it, as opposed to your normal rules that you all are used to, which could go on fire very easily with flying embers. So, sister, you're in California. I know you're on the other side as well. You're on the other side of Katrina. So I know that you are not affected by the fires, but how are you doing as well? And I don't want you to have compassion, Steph, if you don't mind me saying, for luxury cars. I just think it's funny that we all bleed the same, right? That whether you have a luxury car or a bum of a car, a hoopty, you both had to leave the car in the middle of the highway. Neither event could have stopped you from escaping the fire any quicker. I find that funny. That, one person can spend $10,000 on a car. Another person can spend $100,000 plus on a car. And when you're in a crisis, you both wind up using your feet. Oh, it's bad this time. And I've lived here all my life. Yeah, don't fuck with Mother Nature. As long as this was done organically, because the fires in California can be started by people. There was one story, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it, where a fireman with a number of years, good years, on the force, was starting fires in California. Thank you, Steph. She goes, no, I agree. It showed we're all on the same playing field after all. Yes. Yes. I mean, child, let me tell you something. I was in Atlanta. Oh, I could not walk around with my car in Atlanta, child. I would be ashamed. Everybody got nice cars. Everybody. One person walked out of the complex that I was in with Ezra's mother, and the color of the car, it was this crimson blue. It was gorgeous. I just didn't see one bad, ugly car. They all had brand new cars. Everybody. Anywho. Demetra, do you remember that fire, man? Do you live in California, Demetra? Hi, Purple Passion. Hi, Michelle Bell. Hi, sweeties. All right, I got another video for you guys.
Hey, for anyone going to the grocery store. Yes, even natural health food stores. Next time you're in the produce aisle, please be on the lookout for this label. And whatever you do, do not go near it. Appeal, or Edappeal, is a World Economic Forum and Bill Gates funded product that is being sprayed on fruits and vegetables, which are on the verge of spoiling, so that they appear fresh and last longer. Even more frightening is the fact that Appeal has been approved for use on USDA organic produce under the name Organappeal. The main ingredient found in the Appeal coating is mono and diglycerides, which are extracted from grapeseed oil. This is then processed with the use of two solvents, which are ethyl acetate and heptane, both of which are hazardous chemicals known to seriously damage internal organs in the case of repeated exposure. This coating cannot be washed off. Additionally, the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer, or IARC, recognized glycidol, another name for these same ingredients, as, quote, probably carcinogenic to humans. So why are they spraying this literal poison on our food? Well, ironically, the Appeal coating is generally recognized as safe, meaning the safety review was completed by the food and chemical industry as opposed to the FDA. Not that they're at all better. And while the approval process for these toxic solvents are rather unclear, one thing is for certain: appeal should be kept far, far away from our food supply. The ability of this $2 billion Bill Gates-backed startup to just quietly slip in to extend the life of food with absolutely zero proof of preserving any nutritional value should remind every American of the importance of eating organic, local, and chemical-free food. But if the evidence here isn't enough to convince you, take a look at what appeal allegedly does to the food itself.
When she opens it and she breaks it in half, it gets very tough and doesn't really break. And when it pulls, it's like it's glue.
Like, it's not even breaking, like, at all. Like, it, and I know you guys can't feel the texture, Avi, right, because it's a video, but, like, it literally feels fake.
Is it clear yet? The tyrannical globalists will stop at nothing to completely railroad anyone trying to live a wholesome, healthy life. They'll do anything to try and kill off the resistors who refuse to align with their dystopian, dismal future, where you'll be forced to eat bugs and own nothing and be happy. It's time to start growing your own food or buying food from your local farmer's market if you don't already. These megalomaniacs are on a mission to destroy all that is good in this life, and we absolutely cannot let them win.
Yeah, this is getting scary. Oh yeah, entertainment purposes only. Banner, banner, banner. This is getting scary. But we have the fruit here. What you guys don't know is that they will experiment on.
Oh, no.
They will experiment on the Caribbean island first. So we have the fruit here. We have fake lettuce here. We also have fake sausage, ground sausage, like the way it looks like ground meat. We have it fake. We have fake bananas here. We have bananas here that never turn brown. Never. So they're not listed under appeal though. That's the only thing. I gotta look at the numbering. But thank God I don't eat bananas. I don't know what's in that shit. So I'm speaking to someone, and she goes, "We're good and safe out here in Cali, Tracey. Are you back home in Atlanta? It feels like the ancestors are pissed out here." I put, "I'm so sorry. Do you all smell the smoke? It's starting to get," I don't know what I was trying to say. I meant to put starting, it's comma, get some mass, but I don't always spell right. She goes, "Not yet. The wind is crazy out here. It feels like a hurricane." Oh, it feels like a hurricane. Damn. The winds are that bad? Oh my God. All right, guys. Here it is. Now I know what to do. Because sometimes you just feel helpless, right? I mean, my sister's out there, and I'm helpless. Like, this is where we all have to place all of our energy in God, right? And of course, although I come to work every day, I'm going to work every day, I come see you every day, like, don't think for a second that I'm like, what do I do? My sissy poo is out there. But I called, and they said that they were fine, which I believe, because it was a Pacific Palisades. They're in Compton. So, but then this morning they were like, we can smell the smoke. And I said, yeah, I kind of felt that that was going to be the next step. So get some masks, California, get some masks. All right. Because that shit hitting your lungs, at the very least, get some masks. Like, you'll be surprised how masks can actually save lives. Like, I'm dead ass. Better than like nothing. But can we pray for everyone in California? I'm still emotionally there. Go through this a lot. Like the fires, we go through it a lot. Never in Los Angeles. It is so rare in Los Angeles. The last big one was Malibu, and that was terrible. But for the influence of these winds, right? It's the wind and these flying embers. And there are so many homes that have an old structure. There are still so many homes that have old roofs. So can we pray? Can we all take a moment, especially if you're not driving? And let's pray for California. And for anyone that you know that lives in California. Please, God, help Californians. Calm the fire. Calm the winds. Give California rain. Imagine rain coming to California, the biggest rain cloud you could ever see that covers all the land of California. Bring them rain. Let it pour down. Give them rain. Let it pour down over the fire in Pacific Palisades. Give them an opportunity to escape this fire by your hands, God. Give them rain. Give them rain. Let rain pour. Look to the skies. Look to God and give us rain. Give California rain. Please stop this fire. Rain, you win against the fire. We are asking for rain, dear God, in your name. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Ashe. Wow. Wow. Let's see what everybody says. Good morning. Praying for California. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Anaptalab, you're welcome for discussing the topic. Oh, don't even thank me. Air conditioner is not going to be your friend in California right now. I don't know if that's the answer, because then you just bring in the smoke quicker, faster. I don't know if that's the answer. The reporters are wearing masks and eye coverings. See? By the way, if you get to a dollar store and get one of those goggles, they sell them at the dollar store. Community co-op, shop local, grow what you can, protect you and your family on all fronts, mental, physical, and spiritual. So true. Hi, A-Marie. Harriet, it's really crazy out here, Tracy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I agree. It's just much different out here. Winds 40 to 50. I know. I heard that it was like hurricane winds. You can't have hurricane winds and fire. Like, That's lethal. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I don't think they're all labeled to peel because we have the fruit here and they're not labeled to peel. So watch your fruit. And if you want to buy a banana, break it. If pick up a bushel, take up one banana off and see if it breaks. If it breaks, it breaks. If it doesn't, leave the shit there. Also, apple cider vinegar. Do not buy Bragg's apple cider vinegar. They're putting the appeal in there too. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. No, I don't think they're treating it. This is appeal getting in the middle of some shit. Altadena? Is Altadena near Pacific Palisades? What? What? Oh my God. You know what, Creative Soul? I don't know. Once they start the evacuation, that's how you get caught on the highway. So I know no one can afford it. I think that's the weird part about all of this. Really measure how close it is. If you need to early evacuate just for yourselves, just do it. Just do it. Just leave. Sometimes by the time you wait for the answer to go, then you're in more trouble. So if you've got family someplace else, just leave. Just leave. If you can afford a hotel, 60 miles away, leave. Leave. Oh, Pasadena. What? There were 2 fires, Palisades and Pasadena, which is near Altadena. And by the way, Altadena is gorgeous. I love Altadena. I've just never seen homes burn at this rate. They're usually able to save structures. Yeah, that's true. No Chicano. I don't know what that means. Chiacho. Does that mean you're in California or not? I never heard of Chiacho. Is that a place in Cali? Hey, Purple Passion. Okay, get back to the bottom. They're treating the food appeal is one of the things they're using on them. Yes, got it. I haven't heard anything, guys, because I'm too far away. Was it set intentionally? Anything. Listen, it's very important to understand the difference. I only use apple cider vinegar with mother. Let's just start there. Any other vinegar I use for cleaning and for spiritual work. For drinking, apple cider vinegar with mother. Now, I can't tell you what other kind. I can tell you what don't use. Do not use Bragg's. That is being treated with the appeal apple. Okay? But no, I don't know. Oh, Chicago. I was like, is that a part of Los Angeles, Chiano? That's really funny. Yacho? That's really funny. Yeah, I can only tell you what do not use. And do not use Bragg's. That's all I can tell you. Bragg's is Bill Gates. And somebody else. I don't like these people either. Bill Gates and somebody else is in with Bill Gates and brags. I don't like whoever the actor is. I don't like them either. I don't want no actor telling me what type of apple cider I should bring, and you all can't even influence Kamala for president. Like, get out of here. Yeah, you're going to teach me about apples. Get out of here, weirdos. Oh, because it's treated with the appeals. Hi, my Shama. My Shamala Kisi. Hi, morning, fam. Oh, the air quality has to be awful. 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 Thank you, Jazz, praying for California. Awful. Air condition is bad right here in LA right now. And you live close to where I live. Yeah. Because in Compton, which is direct line to Compton from where I was, La Brea, right? Wellness. La Brea runs straight into Compton, and my Compton caregivers that take care of Tony, yesterday they were fine. This morning they text me and they're like, yeah, we're getting the smoke now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I know so many people in California, so many. Oh. Yeah. If you can escape and go in the opposite direction, if you're anywhere near these fires, I would say don't wait. I think that's how we got the car stuck on the highway, because a lot of times it's misinterpreted, right? A lot of times they're like, oh, we don't want to evacuate too soon. So then they don't evacuate too soon. But fire is undetermined. Like, there's no rhyme or reason with fire. We've seen this over and over again. There's a science in fire that makes no sense. Fire is untethered. And so containment, they've got, a science, and yet sometimes it could take them months to contain a fire. And sometimes when it gets out of control, it just moves. It just moves. It's so weird the way it happens. I was in California, and in California right now, every channel would be showing the fires. And so you can't escape it. And so you would be watching these homes, and you would watch the planes drop the orange material. And you think they're not getting it. Like, there's all these weird things that go in your head, but they are getting it, because it is a science to all of this. Like, there's a measurement in the science to getting that orange stuff onto the fire. Sometimes they put foam on top of the roofs because they see the fire coming. So they put this foam on top of the roofs. And then you see these homes covered in these foams, but it's fire retardant foams. So if the fire is too close, then they make a decision to put the foam on top of the roofs and put the orange stuff on top. It's a nightmare when you watch. And it all works. It all works. There's a way that they can save whole communities. I've seen it. And then there's that time where it just runs rampant, and you're watching it on TV, and some people don't leave their homes, and it's so mortifying to watch. And you see the embers, and then it doesn't help with the newsmen, because they're like, oh, an ember hit that home. And then you watch the home just stressful from my position, because I'm not there when I would normally be there, but I'm also normally not there so close to Los Angeles, right? So there's a way where Los Angeles gets the fires, sees the fires, understands the fires, and it's nowhere near us. And that doesn't make it okay. but there's just this distance when it's nowhere near you. It's a weird feeling to know that there's a part of Northern California that is being blown up by fires. And we can still get on, Interstate 5 and cuss each other out while people are dying in Northern California and their homes are dying. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why you don't buy Bragg's. The I heard, hi, Race Green. Oh, what a good looking man. I heard Bragg's recipe was modified and it's not the same formula anymore. Right. Do not buy Bragg's. It has the peel apple, which is a chemically produced apple. It's definitely eerie. That's what I mean. It's weird. I heard that too. Prayers, lack of knowledge from USA president is sickening. Which president? Because do you mean Trump? Do you mean Biden? Because currently Biden is still president. Trump is not in yet. But I don't know which one you mean. Because everybody's been calling Trump president. Oh my God. What? July? Where do you live, July? A fourth wildfire has broken out in the Sepulveda Basin in northwest Los Angeles. Guys, is this part of a whole New Year's event of catastrophic shit going down? Is this purposely being done? Yes, and the wind gusts increased the fire's unpredictability. Yes. Thank you, Royal Raven. I heard the fire started from power lines falling. Very typical. Is all of this planned out? Something about this year is I just said that. Nothing. Yeah, I just said that. Strong winds make it difficult for firefighting aircraft to take to the skies. Oh, fire is a living thing. Yes. 4 fires happening right now. State of emergency declared. Jesus Christ. Bill Gates getting surrounded by angry citizens makes more sense every day. What do you mean you created a cancerous food spray that doesn't preserve a thing it touches, Billy? He's not married. Who? Oh, Atia said, I heard Fairchild apple cider vinegar was good. Okay. Oh, who's not married? Trudeau? Trudeau got overwhelmingly and pressured to leaving due to lack of confidence in his cabinet, stepping down. Our system is very British. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. How is he stepping down, but he's going to stay on until the election? I think he avoided a sex scandal with a 13-year-old, allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Okay. There were two drones and military flying over LA 2 nights ago. Please don't say that. I'm not posting that. Infinite. I believe something sinister is going on too. I do too. Yeah, I never watched the Hunger Games. I thought he was staying on until there was a suitable replacement. Right. So why step down? Like, none of it makes sense. I don't know. None of it makes sense. Guys, I'm going to get up out of here. California, be safe. Be safe. And my advice, if you're anywhere near the ability for them to evacuate your community, I would say leave. Coming back is the easy part. But I would definitely say just leave. But I think one of my fears that I have with everything that's been going down is who's crippling who? Who's crippling who? Because if this has anything to do with any of these maggots, then who's protecting who? Who's crippling who? Who's not safeguarding the country? If this has anything to do with anything other than some natural shit that's gone down. But I have my concerns. I have my concerns. So. Has it mostly been blue states with some events? Does anybody know? Can we answer that question? All right, guys. Oh, sorry. I've been tired. I took golden milk last night and a big glass of golden milk. I didn't go to sleep right away. I did go to sleep, had really good sleep. But I'm sleepy because I don't do good with stuff that brings me down. It's not my game plan. So I need another day of sleep. Oh, that's a good idea. Leave a copy of your personal documents digital. I love that. All right, guys. Notice I'm very calm today because of the golden milk that I had. Oh, my God. I love you guys. Take it easy. And I will see you tonight where we will talk about Twitch and his evil wife. And whether or not this should be a 2020 investigation. Because remember, they never revealed that note. They never revealed that note. He left a note. See you tonight, guys. Sorry, can't seem to get the...
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every and plays. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence,